Hello, it's Linda Babulik. I'm a personal business strategist and an international author of an international bestseller called Zest Your Life, A Taste of Inner Wisdom. I also host workshops and retreats, and there's a retreat for women coming up called You Are the Zest. And it's going to be on January 26th, but I'm going to tell you more about that later. In the meantime, today we're going to be talking about the mental aspect and may not be what you were expecting. So, mental aspect, it's talking about what's going on in your head because your thoughts have an effect on your feelings. And that, the two of them, can wreak havoc with yourself and they can cause all kinds of anguish in you. But, you're a magnetic vibrating creature. So when you have thoughts and feelings that might be not so zesty, that vibration goes out to other people. So if you're worried about something, if you've got a whole lot of mumble jumble going on in your head, other people can feel that. So you can influence. You can have a very wide range of influence. And if you want to check this out, try it. Walk through a mall with a big smile on your face. You'll see how good you feel inside when you're smiling. And then try being a little bit not so smiley and grumpy and put your head down and shake your head a little bit and see what happens then. And see the influence and impact your thoughts and your feelings are having on the people around you. Now, we want to keep it happy and zesty and smiling. And the research proves to us that when you smile, you release endorphins. And guess what? That boosts your immune system. And what better time of year to have a boosted immune system? That's what we're looking for. So I want to tell you a little story about how a smile made a difference in somebody's life. I was driving along 7:30 in the morning going to a networking event. I drive a little orange Beetle, orange my favorite color. I love the orange thing going. And I looked over and there was a man sitting in a City of Ottawa truck. And he looked at my car, and I guess there's a lot of people that have memories of driving a Volkswagen Beetle. So they get a little smile, and then they get a bigger smile as the memories all come flooding into their mind about their Volkswagen Beetle. And he got a bigger and bigger smile on his face. So this is what I did. I leaned over, and I did this. And I gave him a big smile. And he was beaming. He was laughing out loud. It was like, oh man, that gal is wearing orange in an orange vehicle with orange sunglasses. Yeah, I took it right over the edge. But it's so much fun to know what kind of influence you can have just with your own mind, to be able to take what's going on in your mental and put it into your physical, into the form of a smile, and see what emotional impact that has. See how I've linked those things together? We talked about the emotional, we talked about the physical, and now we're talking about how the mental plays in there. And we're going to take you to the dark side for a minute. So what can knock your mental aspect right out? Complaints. To me, that's the number one thing that can knock you right out. So, as I talk about in my book, this is suggested in my book, and I do this at a lot of my workshops. And it's to take an elastic, but don't flip it. Don't cause yourself any pain. We've all had enough pain. I was doing this during a television interview, and one of the hosts said, oh, great, now we got to track all our complaints. And I said, yeah, that's a complaint. So just put it onto the other wrist, and that will remind you to stop complaining. Now, my favorite thing is to complain about the complainers. We've all heard it. Oh my God, all she does is complain. You should hear her. Well, when I'm complaining about the complainers, what does that make me? That makes me a complainer. That's not cool. So we try not to complain about the complainers. We also try to rephrase our language in a way that doesn't come out as a complaint. Instead of, why am I always stuck doing this? Ask for help, or don't do it. It might not even be important. Maybe you're freaking out over something that doesn't need to be done. I remember my mother used to iron pillowcases. Anybody ironed pillowcases in the last 20, 30 years? I don't think so. So we leave those things behind if we can, whatever you can. But try my elastic trick. Don't wear an elastic too tight. I don't want you complaining about how it hurts your wrist. There'd be no complaining. And leave me some comments. Let me know how you make out with this. And here's a trick. Share it with your family. Because as soon as you open your mouth to complain, it'll be, is that a complaint? Or as they say in my family, you need to change your elastic. Or you need to get an elastic. That's the other thing we do. And that's code word for that's a complaint you registered. The other thing that can hold you back is procrastination. To me, it's like an open folder on my desk. If I've got all those open folders, there's energy that's just leaking and seeping out all over the place. So I like to stop procrastinating, make a decision, and then see if that decision impacts anybody. Whoever it impacts, let them know. Whether your answer is a yes, or your answer is a no, or your answer is somewhere in between, your impact on other people could be affected by the decision that you make. So let them know. I'm going, I'm not going. I'm going, I'll be late. Or I'm going, but I have to leave early. Whatever it is, make your decision. Stop procrastinating. It takes up way too much energy. Once you've made the decision, your energy will be much, much clearer. Your vibration just going to go right up. So that's what we're looking for. Make a decision. Inform the people around you that might be affected by it. And then what we want you to do is take action. So whatever you decide to do, it's better to decide and take action. Otherwise, your decision's useless. If you're deciding about doing something or going somewhere, you still need to take action. If it means you're not going somewhere or not doing something, that's an action item too. And that brings me back to my retreat that I'm hosting on Saturday, January 26th. It's here in Ottawa. It's going to be a beautiful day from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. with the option to overnight. So for you out of town, Debbie, come on up to Ottawa. I know a lot of your friends would love to see you here. And it's going to be a great time. If you take the option to stay the night, I've only got 6 beds. Well, I think I've only got 4 beds available now because a couple of them have already booked up. And we can have a nice dinner. It's all catered by a wonderful, wonderful chef. And we'll have dinner, we'll have evening discussion, and a wonderful meditation that will send us off into dreamland. Get up the next morning, and we'll have a wonderful breakfast, and then we'll be on our way. What a better way to start the January and this year than setting it off on a retreat. Now, stand by, because on Saturday at noon, I'm going to be doing a webinar. So I'm going to clue you into some of the things that you can see, expect, and have at this retreat that I'm looking forward to hosting for you. This is Linda Babulik. You can buy tickets on my website. Go to lindababulik.com. You are the ZEST for women. Sorry, Joe. Yes, for women only. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.